Welcome to the Daily Gospel of John. Glad you're watching. We're looking at verses 6 through 11, John 9. Having said this, he spit on the ground, made some mud with the saliva, and put it on the man's eyes. Go, he told him, wash in the pool of Siloam. This word means sent. So the man went and washed and came home seeing. His neighbors and those who had formerly seen him begging asked, "Isn't this the same man who used to sit and beg?" Some claimed that he was. Others said, "No, he only looks like him." But he himself insisted, "I am the man." "How then were your eyes opened?" they demanded. He replied, "The man they called Jesus made some mud and put it on my eyes. He told me to go to Siloam and wash. So I went and washed, and then I could see." Awesome. Jesus, as we saw yesterday, had said, "Let us work while it is day. Night approaches when no one can work." And so here he dives right in with this man who was born blind. Now Jesus, it says, he spit into the dirt and made some mud or clay and applied it to the man's eyes. Now it's interesting, just the symbolism here to me, because here is King Jesus, the Creator. It says in John 1, all things were created by him, and without him nothing was created that has been created. So here's the Creator who in Genesis 1 made man of the dust of the earth, clay so to speak, and breathed into him life. And here is this son of Adam now broken, and very symbolic of all of broken humanity and a broken world because of the fall of man and the rebellion. And so here's the Creator fixing, undoing the work of the brokenness of the world, and in a sense, figuratively, he's making new eyes for this man out of the very clay that he made man out of originally. It made me think of in the Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and everything is frozen all over the earth, and whenever Aslan would be on the move and coming near, things would start blooming, and the curse would be dissipating, and everything would be blooming and growing again, going back to normal, the way it was meant to be. And so here we see that. Now Jesus, sounds gross to us, he makes this mud though, or clay, and yet back then it was believed that spit with mud like that had healing properties, and who knows that it might, but the rabbis taught that in their tradition. So, but we know that it wasn't the mud that healed his eyes, it was the power of God working through Jesus. But Jesus allowed this man to participate in his own healing in a process. Jesus applied the mud and said, "Now go to the pool of Siloam and wash." So there was an involvement. Sometimes when Jesus would heal people, he would just touch and heal them and required nothing of them. But this man, he said, "Go and wash in the pool. Participate in this." I can imagine the man stumbled along, had to ask directions. He's blind to start with, but trying to go back. Jesus was not far out of Jerusalem. He had been at the Feast of Tabernacles, and he saw this man. He sends him back into Jerusalem and to go and wash. Also, I see just a parallel here in that the man, in his physical healing, there was a process, and we're going to look at the next few days. There was also a spiritual parallel to the physical healing that he received. We're all in process, either of physical healing or spiritually having our eyes open, and it's awesome that that's what Jesus is all about. We'll look further. There's some awesome stuff in this story tomorrow. God bless you. Thanks for watching.